Well, good day, my ladies and my gents. Talking with my mom a little while ago, and I thought I would share a funny story of when back in 2000 we took a trip over to Scotland and wound up in Paris along the way. And well, I'll just kind of tell the tale here. We managed to take what is termed a trip of a lifetime to Scotland. 3 weeks in Scotland, a couple of days in London, and a couple of days in Paris, and then coming back home. A really neat trip. My golly, it was a neat trip. But one of the funniest was towards the end. We're in Paris. We're looking for some place to eat, and we can't find anything. Nothing's open at the time, and we're hungry. We're walking around, and we come through one of these little alleyway thingies, and what is before us but a Mexican hacienda? It's a little Mexican food joint in the middle of Paris. What on earth? Well, Mom and I both like Mexican food. Mom basically raised us on enchiladas and chili because it was cheap and filling and nutritious. And she could make a lot of stuff. She could make the food go a long way with that. It was good. It was really good. So, okay. Well, this is going to be a fun story. Mexican food in downtown Paris. How bad can it be? Oh, let's go give it a try. Why not? So we go in, and of course we've got a French waiter and speaks little English, but he does understand about the what the order is of what we're ordering. And basically, I think it was enchiladas or something. I don't know, remember just quite what all we had, but doesn't matter. And it comes out, and we're laughing, haha, getting Mexican food in Paris. This is going to be a great addition to the story. Just how bad can this be? And it comes out, and it smells good. It smells real good. Okay, well, so we try it. It's good. It's real good. So we managed to convey to the waiter that we wanted to send our compliments to the chef, because this is really some of the best Mexican that we have had in some time that we didn't make ourselves. The chef comes out, the owner of the restaurant, and he doesn't speak French accented English. He speaks American English because he's from Las Cruces, New Mexico. We had spent some 20 years living in Hobbs, New Mexico. I had been born in Socorro, New Mexico, and grew up in Gallup, New Mexico. My mom learned to eat Mexican food in Socorro when I was just a baby. So, for him to be in Las Cruces, it was like old home week visiting with the guy. So, we were thinking, man, this is going to be a great story to tell people that we had Mexican food in Paris and it was so awful. Well, now we can say we had Mexican food in Paris and it was incredible, which is even funnier. So, but yeah, we had hamburgers at the Hard Rock Cafe in London, which we found out was actually the first and original Hard Rock Cafe. We get down to Paris and we discover that not too far from the little hotel we're staying at is a Hard Rock Cafe. We go over there and they had hamburgers and they were served on croissants, of all things. That's about the weirdest hamburger I've ever had. But, yeah. And then they say that God watches out for travelers and fools, and by golly, we were traveling fools.
Yeah, that was a great trip that we had. I'll share more stories from it because we had several that were just quite comical in a way, and some interesting little tidbits about that. So, well, I'm gonna get out of here, keep this from getting too long, and I'm looking at posting things one way or another. I'm thinking around Mondays. I think is what I'm going to start with. I'll just tape some stuff along the way. I might be working on a project, and so y'all might be seeing me working on a project and telling tales for the same project, and I might have 2 or 3 weeks worth of stuff, and so. But we'll kind of see what happens, and along the way, if I come up with any ideas and tips and tricks, I'll post them as well. So, but for now, just to keep this from getting too long, MB Tex signing out.